started to hear about what's happening in China with the coronavirus.
Yeah.
And we're like, better than me. Oh, I swear spoke way too soon.
Famous last words. Wish you were Merry Christmas. Wish you were Merry Christmas.
Oh, jeez. I mean, fuck. Welcome back to Team Shit Luck. I never look at the camera. Let me start again. Welcome back to Team Shit Luck, comedy podcast with Josh and Youssef.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, we've got to stop doing that.
We need a bigger space under this table for our feet. Anyway, I think today we're going to talk about we're going to talk about 2020.
2020 in a nutshell.
Because it's a wrap. We've wrapped up the year nearly. I mean, I can't say we've wrapped up the year nearly because it's the 11th.
Yes.
It's the 11th. We're filming this on the 11th.
We still have a couple of days left. We still have Christmas and New Year's.
But it's enough time to die before 2020.
Okay, that turned dark pretty quickly, but yes,
That's what I always think, because
yeah.
I'm not going to say all team shit. Like, it's very odd.
Yeah. I can have it right
Kaput
now.
as soon as we walk out of the house,
Yeah,
right?
that's right. It can happen right this second.
So I can't wrap 2020 up, but fucking I'm going to wrap it up.
So far,
What a
we're going
wonderful
to wrap up
year.
what we've seen so far.
That's right.
Yes.
What a wonderful year it's been, eh?
Wonderful, I think not.
Yeah.
Straight out, I think not.
Well, we're all getting better. I mean, the Americans are still suffering.
They can stay there.
They've still got thousands and thousands of cases being popped up.
Fucking Americanos.
Bro, they are shocking.
They are, but
They just can't get a lot of things right.
we want our rights! The Second Amendment, they harp up in the most bullshit ideas and it blows my mind.
They're suffering at the most at the moment. But everyone else is almost recovered.
Yeah, everyone else is pretty much recovered. It's
Wuhan.
now a blame game. It's a blame game.
Yeah.
Now you got China blaming us for it. You got us blaming like Spain. Spain's going to blame Sweden. We're all going to blame each other for what it is. While America's
We
still
don't
fucked.
care. We're just trying to fly over the country because we all need a holiday.
Yeah, indeed.
Right?
I'm long overdue, sunshine.
Everyone needs a holiday.
Everyone is. Yeah.
They're fixed up in Wuhan a long time ago. That was
Ages
already
ago.
reported.
They were back up and running.
They're all partying now. Everyone's sorted out. We're sorted out. Melbourne now have their borders open.
Yeah,
Queensland's opened up their airports.
Yeah. The majority of things here
It's starting to come down again.
is pretty much sorted and all.
Yeah. I actually got reminded, so I did want to travel. Like, me and Mrs. were thinking about taking some trips. Like important trips next year. And we're trying to figure out how to do so and hoping the borders open. I forgot one very simple thing.
Being passport.
Nah. The quarantine. The 2 straight weeks of quarantine.
Whenever you get somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's...
Bro, that will drive you
Insane.
up the wall,
Yeah.
right? You'll start eating paint.
Yeah. Eating paint, that's the
Okay?
start of it.
When you say 2 weeks, like, bro, 2 weeks, bro. 2 weeks, what's it? 3 days.
Day 4, and you're
Day
like...
4, and you're starting to eat your own nut to see if it's a different taste of meat. Well, that was fucked.
Anyways. Dude, you count like all the tiles on the roof.
Yeah, no. You can't do it. I mean, I was talking to a woman that she's New Zealand and she wants to go back to New Zealand to visit family and stuff.
Yeah.
And apparently when you go back there, you have to quarantine for 2 weeks, you have to pay $3,000.
That's everywhere. That's here as well.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. They don't pay for shit anymore. Well, if you've decided to stay overseas for how long, right?
Yeah.
And now you decide to come back. Well, fuck, we're not going to pay for it. You do.
No, I don't expect anyone else to pay for your shit, but god damn,
Yeah.
$3,000,
Well, I
bro.
mean,
Like, who's
yeah.
going to go back unless you're like, I don't know, unless someone close died to you.
I mean, you know...
And then it's like, oh, we had a good time. Bon voyage, mate. On to the next.
yeah, okay.
I'll see you in the next life. Pay no damn $3,000. I'll kill myself.
I'll join you.
Oh,
There'll be 2 funerals. Anywho, yeah, I think 2020 started off pretty shit.
Yeah.
Well, bushfires. I understand. This country was on fire.
Yeah.
I literally one day I woke up and I look and there's just ash everywhere, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Bro.
And then I find that the whole country's on fire.
Yes.
To the point where, all the other countries showed us support by wearing a t-shirt that says we support Australia. Nah, that's about it, really.
Post an Australian flag on your Instagram and
Nice.
mate, you saved a koala. What the fuck? It's like when everyone posts, when something bad happens in France and everyone changes their Facebook profile to I stand with France in the
Yeah.
background of
Thanks.
of them drinking beers with their mates. It's like, mate,
Yeah, have you really?
The French people look at you like, thank you for supporting us. And they're all like, I'm burnt to shit.
And then next week they change it to something else. So state of origin.
Yeah, every country does that, but I think that's such a stupid idea.
Stupid idea.
You're right, man. I remember there was a point where we thought, I thought that I saw that shit going on. Obviously, we started to hear about what's happening in China with the coronavirus.
Yeah.
And we're like, better than me. I spoke way too soon.
Famous last words. Before you know what, that's it. Nobody out. And you're stuck at home for 2 weeks. You're like, wait, what do I do?
Please. Bro, that was bad.
Yeah. No, we started off with bushfires. That went on for a while. And then...
Yeah, the bushfires went on. And then there was so much shit that has happened this year. And I've honestly forgotten about a lot of it. The coronavirus.
At one point, there was an insect or an animal that can kill people. I remember reading that. Bees or some shit that can kill people.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember hearing about that. Bro, do you remember our toilet paper fiasco?
Yeah. Do I remember?
We were the only people that didn't... To be honest, we're the only ones that didn't talk about it.
No. But...
Lest we forget.
Lest we forget. The toilet paper.
The toilet paper...
I just can't believe that was a thing. See, like... People, at that point, people harped up on, toilet paper. And
you want to talk about the obvious, don't you, bitch? And anyone that's close to us knows what the hell we're on about.
I can't. But what I can... you know what? I'm going to send it.
Send it.
I'm going to send it. Who the fuck fights over toilet paper? What blew my mind is the company that made it, right? The company that makes it says, guys, we're still manufacturing them. Like, just calm down. You can come back the next day and get it. Or better yet, send another family member. They're not going to know. But no. They had to have a fight over...
They didn't...
Yeah, go on.
It just blows me because they didn't... Wiping our ass was the fear in everyone's mind. I have to stay home for 2 weeks. I must make sure I can wipe my ass, not feed
food,
myself,
not feed the kids, the fam, the dog, not house maintenance, nothing. The only thing going through people's fucking minds.
I have to wipe my ass, and still then that's pretty nasty.
No. You know what I mean? Bro, worst case scenario, I'm saying, well, you walked in, there's no toilet paper, there's everything else, there's no toilet paper. Go buy yourself some newspaper.
Mate, just hop in the shower.
And just...
I mean, that's a hell of a lot cleaner anyway.
Yeah, that's
right. Just hop in the shower. What the hell's wrong with you? You're self-isolating. That's the perfect time where you actually don't really need toilet paper.
Yeah, you just wash your ass every day. Who cares?
Yeah, man.
But no, people... Yeah, anyway, it's to the point where people actually fought over it.
Yeah.
Funny enough. And it made the news. And we were the laughing stock of the world. Because I remember my cousin lives in America. Right? He's like, Youssef, man, I just saw, you guys are... Coronavirus hit you. I'm like, yeah, like, get to the point.
Yeah. And
he's like, it's just funny how you guys fight over like stuff like toilet paper. And I sat there, I'm like, you know what, man, you're an American, you wait.
Yeah.
Because you Americans are stupid.
Yep. Okay.
I'm like, you wait, my friend.
That sucked. Because the majority of America is known to be idiots. The idiots of the world, right?
They're the entertainment square.
They're the entertainment square for good reason and the bad, right? So when they got a good chance to laugh at us for...
it was degrading.
For toilet paper.
It was degrading. Because I always give my cousin shit for shit that happens in America.
Yeah.
And then this time, he was locked and loaded. Like, he had names, dates, places where it's happened. Links. Yeah. Other views of the same fight that's happening. And he's like, I can't believe that, you Australians are fighting over this, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Especially after the bushfires. I'm like, I get to the point, like, what are you calling us? And he's like, it's just funny because, like, you're at the moment the laughing stock of the world. And that hurt me.
Yeah.
Because it really did hit me. Because I'm like, holy shit. When the Americans think we're the joke, that's degrading. Mm. You know what I mean?
Yes, it is.
And it's all to a group of people that had to have a fight over toilet paper. But people hoarded them. People buy like 10, 20 packs of them and sold them for double the price.
Yeah. I know.
And people act like...
People on eBay, people would surf eBay and say, I need toilet paper. Here's $500.
Yeah.
And they went up. People were doing that shit. I didn't really believe it until I went to the shops and saw the aisles just dead empty.
Empty. Every single shop you went to, dead empty, right?
Yeah.
That, the masks, and the hand sanitizer.
But it just shows how stupid people can be. How stupid people are and how much a little frenzy... How easily you can send people on a frenzy.
Yeah.
But... Jesus Christ, that V is really doing its job.
Yeah.
Wow, touch your foot again. I'm so confused. Damn it. That foot touching is really getting me, man. That really sets me off.
Or something.
Yeah, I know.
Anyways.
Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, it just shows, even if you send them into a frenzy, you can't control what they're actually going to do.
No.
Who the hell knew they were going to lose their shit over toilet paper?
People, okay, it goes back to being primitive or instinctive. I swear to God, that's how it is. Bro, when you declare martial law or some shit, have you seen the zombie movies? People just become what people are programmed to be, right? You're mammals. You're animals at the end of the day, right? We're sophisticated now, but when shit really hits the fan, it's every man for themselves.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And that's a clear example of that. I mean, you have a split second where there's this fucking epidemic that's going on, and people are already losing their shit over the wrong things, might I add.
How do they choose toilet paper? Don't you think... Bro, I would hoard... If I had to stay at home, I'm hoarding all the bread and Nutella I can get my hands on.
Bread and Nutella... Dude, I'm hoarding Spam. You know, the shitty can with meat in it that no one eats? Yeah. I'll hoard that, because that can survive until 2033. That'll expire before... after I die.
That's right. It's this fossil surrounded by a bomb shelter of a can.
Yeah. Honestly,
people use it to test grenades and shit.
Yeah,
and it still holds itself together.
I'll be honest with you. If there's a nuclear threat, I'll probably build a bomb shelter out of Spam cans. Because I'm more like that and Nokia phones to reinforce it. Because that's how you survive.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That's the shit I'd hoard. Medication. Yeah, okay.
That's what I was thinking.
But what blew my mind is this all happened for 2 weeks.
Was it 2 weeks or longer?
2 weeks. 2 weeks of proper quarantine. And then, if you have specific reasons, like medical reasons, whatever, you can go out, right? You can sort of argue that. Because one of them is groceries.
Yeah, man, just go out and get what you need to get.
If we were told, listen, no one can leave their houses for 2-3 months. First, that'll be utter chaos. Let's just get that out of the way. Yeah.
Well, it wouldn't work. How are you going to enforce it?
No, you can't. That'll be utter chaos. But that, to me, would justify, in a way...
Hoarding shit
and how people sort of reacted in that manner. Like, holy shit, I'm going to be in the house for 3 months. Yeah. I need this, right?
Like when people lost their shit in that movie, I Am Legend.
Pretty much. Any apocalypse.
Big virus. Fucking get going.
Yeah, get the ammunition, get the guns, right? Start building those shitty cars out of Bunnings metal sheets and metal sheets, cool. Anywho, that to me, I can sort of... I mean, you're still an animal for acting like this, but that's a bit more justifiable, right? Yeah. But the fact that this all happened because of a 2-week...
God damn.
2 week.
Yeah.
Quarantine in your own home.
We'll let you quarantine in your own home. All right?
Not a center. Not like Christmas Island or something. But...
yeah, dude, no, it was
stupid.
That
blew my mind.
That was blew my mind. That was one of our biggest events of Australia. And then the whole... Just quarantining itself.
Yeah.
We all had to quarantine.
And then you had the Americans, which I threw back on my cousin, actually, now that you reminded me. The Americans, they blocked off their nurses and doctors from going to the hospital to help the people who've caught COVID-19.
Yeah, they call it friendly protest.
Yeah, forget the friendly protest bit. It's the reason behind it.
No, they called it protest.
But
They protested what?
You're stopping medical personnel and staff...
You stop
from literally saving people's lives.
You stop the angels of the world from doing God's work.
What if your father or son or mom or daughter or your kid?
Hey, they get to move around. We don't.
Where's our rights? I demand my right. My first amendment. And you sit there like, shut the fuck up for 1 second. Grow up. Think. And realize what you're doing is more damage than good. Yeah. Because if these people all turn around and tell you, nah, we're not doing it anymore. You know who's in trouble? You all are. You're all screwed. And I told my cousin, like, you think we were laughing stock for having a fight over toilet paper? How about you tell your friends to stop blocking streets and letting the medical personnel save them? And then he went in this spiel about his freedom and how the government can't take his freedom and blah, blah. I'm like, bro, honestly, I'll be honest with you, man. Shut up. Like, you sound so stupid, it's not even funny.
Yeah.
But that's typical pea-brain.
I didn't realize, like, the coronavirus, I didn't realize, well, no one really realizes how serious it is. If you don't really give a shit, if it doesn't affect you, right? But it really hit me how serious it can be when, in a weird way, this that fighter, Khabib, the UFC fighter,
Yeah.
right, the undefeated one, he retired. His father passes away. His father passed away from coronavirus, right? The guy was 60, mid-50s or 60 or something, healthy. I mean, he trains them. So he's a healthy man. He's Russian. So he's got a better chance than all of us.
Yeah.
Right? And I was looking at him, I'm like, so many old people are dying, and then he dies. And, my parents are roughly around the same age bracket, right? Yeah. And I'm thinking to myself, and I'm looking at them, they're healthy as shit. Yeah. You wouldn't guess their age. And I'm looking at them like, oh my God, if you catch this, there's a big possibility that this could affect you seriously. And I'm just going to roam around the streets and pick it up from some idiot.
Yeah. Who doesn't wear a mask.
And then I can be an idiot myself and keep roaming around.
Yeah.
And I realize, I'm like, shit, I better stay my ass at home. Yeah. You don't realize how much shit you touch.
No. And now
there's a lot of disgusting
But people. You know what? There is one good thing that COVID brought with it. Hygiene. Yeah. Everyone now is very aware of what they're touching and sanitizing and all that crap. You know, before, man, there were people that are just like, ugh. I mean, there are people that will go out. There's not. Do you have like outdoor clothes, indoor clothes?
Yes. So
you go out in specific, your pants and shit.
I don't.
And you come back and you change, right?
Yeah.
Because I don't know what the hell my outdoor clothes have. People I ain't seen and probably know don't do that. Yeah. They go out, they come back, they sleep in their beds. They cover up, whatever, in the same clothes that they used to sit in a public area. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, man,
you nasty.
That is disgusting in every way possible. Like, right?
The clothes are supposed to protect your skin. Protect your body.
You don't bring it home.
Yeah.
Yeah? You don't bring it home. Now that this has happened, people are a lot more aware of that.
Yeah. But then again, there's not going to help some people. Like, I know there are some people that wear shoes inside the house, but walk outside barefoot. That is filthy. I have a serious issue with anyone that does not put on shoes and thinks it's fine to walk from your car to the petrol station or just roam around.
Or better yet, in socks. I've seen people walk out of home in socks.
That is actually white socks too.
Yeah, walk around, come back, and then get into their bed.
Bro, there are people that walk in the city barefoot. Does everyone not realize that those black spots on the ground are clumped up shit, gum, spit, everything? If the chewing gum was white or pink or blue, it's fucking black. It's black.
That means it's one, been there for a while, and two, it's caught everything that the city has
probably caught AIDS.
And you willfully stepped on it.
And you're like, nah, mate, I'm tough. No, you're an idiot.
No, you're
disgusting.
You know, if you're in the outback somewhere and you had no choice, fine, power to you, right?
No, but if you've got a set of shoes at home,
if you've been blessed with the ability to purchase or wear something with a sole on it, fucking wear it.
Like, it's not that hard, right? I mean, Australia's the king of... We're the creator of the thong.
Yeah, they're like $2 from Kmart.
Yeah. Man, you can even... honestly, if you're that grubby enough, you can probably pinch someone off the front, off the front of their house. It's probably on someone's porch. Yep, no worries. They'll probably have an Australian flag on it and it'll probably cheer you up. Yeah. Just slip your toes between it and you're off.
Your finger's nice.
Yeah. I just thought about toes and just thought how disgusting toes are. Like, fingers are bad enough, and
look, I think, whatever. Anyways, that's a word.
That's disgusting. But
that's right. But no, people do it like willfully. They don't care. They're like, it's all right. Yeah, and their foot is black, and you're like, ugh.
Wait, I know someone that did that before, right? Someone I knew before. He used to do that. Come home, wouldn't wash the sole of his feet.
Oh.
That is next level disgusting.
That's...
So imagine that foot in your bed.
Oh, throw up. Throw up.
Is that a throw up vomit?
Oh, that's
throw up. Yawn.
Hold it together. That's my body. Like, please.
Yeah. No, that was. That's a good thing, eh? Even the gyms.
That's the only good thing that COVID has brought.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people your average person is now a lot more aware of hygiene. Whereas before, you had your germ freaks. Then you had your normal people who wash their hands every now and again.
Actually, that's Australia, but we were all I don't even give a shit.
And
then
then, yeah, but that's everywhere. That's everywhere. Bro, people are the same everywhere. You can go to France and you've got your germaphobes and you've got your disgusting people.
Yeah.
Americans, you can go to like Russia or something. Same thing, right? But now that COVID has happened and we've harped on about safe distance and all that, it's brought a good thing out of it. I think, anyways. There are a lot of people, the people that I like, I always hear, sanitize this, sanitize that. People are a lot more aware of it. And you see it, like there's a machine or like a bottle with this hand sanitizer in it. People go in and they actually use it.
Yeah.
Whereas before they ignored it. Yeah.
Bro, I love it. I love it in the gym now. Because I'd always get this 7-foot grub. 140 kilos, sometimes a woman, sometimes a man. And they will just come and put their swamp ass all over the seat. And sweat and nastiness. And they'll get up and they'll go... It's the gym.
You're like,
you're like, yuck. You stink.
What's your towel?
Like, just wipe the seat, man. And, like, sweat on as much as you want.
Yeah,
just
but they
wipe
think that
it.
they owe, like, the gym owes, like, okay, they think that I pay membership and people have to clean it for me. You know what? It's the same people that you go with the restaurants. I've been to a restaurant or cafes, even Macca's. Right? People eat food and they don't throw the rubbish in the bin.
Oh, that I have a bad hatred for.
You know what I mean?
People that are just like,
what do they get paid for? Fuck you animal.
Yeah.
Put your shit away.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
Who raised you?
You'll hear the young kids, especially when you're in like the shopping centers, and the rubbish bin is right, like just a tiny walk.
Right there.
It's a tiny ass walk, right? And like, no, what? They're getting paid for it.
Were you raised in a barnyard?
You have no self. Yeah.
Go pick up your rubbish, put it in the bin. Holy shit.
Yeah, but like in the gym, man, is bad. I just love the fact that my gym has these freaking hand sanitizer bottles. You give it a quick wipe down and bada bing, bada boom, like
Bob's
hectic.
your uncle.
That's right.
Beautiful.
But I was thinking about it, right? And then like, so in my gym, they and I'm pretty sure this would happen with a lot of gyms, but they actually stopped using the fans
to stop the spread.
Okay, number one, stop the spread. Like so they said, it might be airborne, right? Now, they stopped using the fans, but the fucking aircon was blasting.
And it's probably recirc.
So like it didn't make that didn't make any sense.
What? And that brings to another point. The other day, we went to a specific shop and you had the entrance and the exit. Right? There's a barrier. Yeah? You exit this way, you enter this way. But then you enter the shop and then everyone's together again anyways. Like, what have we accomplished here? Do you know what I mean? What have we accomplished? And it's like, if you compare it against like proper COVID guidelines, it's a fucking COVID nightmare.
Yeah.
You walk in, there wasn't any hand sanitizer, there's a security guard. You walk in, like, oh, good, they've separated us, to see social distance. Then you go in and there's like 9 people in one section, 100 people in the other section. Like, holy shit, what was the point of that thing outside? Like, I had to wait in line to get in.
Yeah.
They made like a full maze about it, and then you get in, and then everyone's clumped up together.
It all turned into an IKEA. IKEA exit.
Even IKEA's, but I think IKEA's a lot more sophisticated.
IKEA's got their shit on tap.
You know what I mean?
Okay, something else that really bothered me about the gym. Now, this might be me not knowing enough, but I have to ask this, right? So, they shut the fans off. Ooh.
That's dangerous.
That's dangerous. I saw that in the corner of my eye. We ain't interrupting this podcast.
Well, I mean, that did, but...
Proudly brought to you by... Boop, hopefully we're going to have a sponsor soon. But anyway, in the gym, right? So they shut the fans off.
Yeah.
They put the aircon blasting. So you still got air pushing whatever they think is not going to be pushed by the fan, right? What I don't get is that you're supposed to spray down the seats, right?
Yes.
We want you to be COVID safe, and they all brought these idiots to come in and make sure COVID marshals and the reason I say idiots, right, is because most of them are just a power trip. These are people that couldn't get into security, let alone any kind of security job, right? So they jumped at the fact that they might have to actually handle people, right? So, right, that was really annoying because, like, you spray down the seat, you clean it, great. Who the hell is spraying the metal between the dumbbells?
Nobody.
Who is spraying the sweaty, those mats?
Nobody.
Right?
Nobody.
The mats are disgusting. And here's my favorite one. Now, this might be... I don't know. You tell me if this is valid.
Okay.
All right? All the hands that have to touch the same sanitizer bottle.
Yeah.
I can't imagine that that's too clean. Because you can clean as much as you want. You've just touched... You've basically kissed.
Yeah.
Because you've touched it. And you,
That's it.
yuck.
It's finished. But in saying
Bro,
that though,
the
there's
same sanitizer bottle has been touched
by a million
morning
people.
till morning.
Yeah. But yeah, I agree with you because that is fucking feral. But
Like, there's not much you can do.
there isn't much you can do. But you've got. Alright, you want the truth? You know when you have to give someone a job so they can feel good about themselves. Hey! Just go clean some stuff and
Come on, just.
you're the COVID
He's my
marshal.
cousin. Can you come on?
He's
Can
the
I hire
COVID
him? He's my cousin.
Yeah, we've got a COVID marshal position.
Oh man.
That's what I feel like it is.
Dude.
Because with every good thing that they've done, there is literally something you turn around and say, well, there's a bad side to it.
Yeah.
And that spray bottle is a great example. Or that air conditioning example they use.
Just stupid
Where we switch
rules,
off
man.
fans.
Yeah.
No fans for anyone, but the air conditioning being recirc.
Mind you, can I just say, the fans are still switched off. They still got tape on them.
Yeah.
And no one till this day has thought, pull it off and turn it on. Like, I haven't had to do it because I'm not hot, right? But I just think it's still stupid. Mind you, let me tell you, and I'm going to rant. This is where the real rant comes in. I'm going to rant about the stupid idiot, moron loser that they brought in to become a COVID marshal.
Okay. This is specific to you.
Specific to me,
Okay.
okay? This guy was the world's biggest power tripper.
Okay. Yeah.
Right? Massive asshole. Looked like a Mandarin, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, I can't. I have too many bad things to say
Like
about
mandarin,
him.
like the fruit,
Yeah, like his head was like a mandarin.
like a human thumb, or like a knee.
Worse, bro. He was shaped like a fishbowl,
Yeah.
and surfaced like a mandarin. And just stupid. You just wanted to punch
that
him in the face. He had a massive power tripper.
I just pictured something. Hold on. Is he a person or a fucking alien?
He's a person, man. I hope I never see him again.
Yeah. Anyways,
Because every time we came in,
did he have the high vis thing?
bro, he wore a
Marshall?
fucking suit.
What?
Dude, I swear to God, minus the blazer, the one place you don't have to wear anything formal, the gym.
Yeah.
He'd come in his shirt, tied up all in his long pants and his belt, and he'll stay there till 11 a.m., 11 p.m., power tripping. Every time I came in, you have to sign in, right?
Okay.
Now,
Fair.
no one gives a shit about signing in, really.
A lot of
right?
people use fake names and.
A lot of people use fake names. Like, you have to be an idiot to think that everyone's actually really signing in, right?
Yeah.
Now, I used to sign in for two people. When me and the missus used to go, I used to sign in for her, she signed in for me. It wouldn't make a difference. You put the same number down, blah, blah, blah. And the best part is, right, if you're at a gym and you're a member, you know there's
They
gyms...
have your details.
That's
anyways,
right.
they can
So all you got to
text
do is see the name, right? And that's it. Type it in. Oh, that's the person, blah, blah, blah. Easy comes, easy go, right? We used to come in every time, and he used to be like, oh, sign in. And I'm like, oh, okay, no worries, man, I'll sign in. And then I signed in for both of us. And I'm like, no, you didn't sign in individually. You guys got to write individual names and individual numbers.
Sure.
All right, no worries.
Sure.
Fuck it.
Have it your
Whatever,
way.
man. Like, whatever tickles your pickle. That's not too bad, right? Like, whatever. I don't care. I'm stupid. You're an idiot, right? God, you must have no life. Sign it. Whatever. Go into the gym, bro. He would chase us up to make sure we had a towel. Right?
Okay.
It's COVID, man. You need a towel. Yes, dickhead. I've got a fucking towel. All right? Yeah? There you go.
you
Towel.
blind?
Right? I've got the fucking towel. Then he'd come later. Now, this one, I wanted to throw fists. I was so angry. Because you kept interrupting our workout in the midst of the beginning. Like, I mean, the absolute start of our workout, he fucking kept interrupting us doing exercises to ask for the towel. Then he came back and said, can you please use the towel? I barely started working out. Like, we basically just sat on the machine. And he's like, he started having an argument with us about, like, leaving the towel out of our bags to show that we have towels. And I go, bro, who the fuck are you? Get out of my bag. Get out of here, bro. Who are you? And then he started, like, trying to argue with us about how to use a towel. Like, bro, everything to do with a towel. And he just kept interrupting us. He started getting angry at us and shit. And I'm like, dude, if I didn't bring a towel, for example, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
You ain't going to do shit.
You're gonna get
So I don't
fined.
know what he's trying to do by, trying to be all, high and mighty. But at the end of the day,
But what did he argue with the towel exactly? So you've bought the towel. You've started your workout. Did he at least give you an opportunity to display the towel on the machine?
No. We don't have to put our fucking towels on the machine. Mind you, do you know how disgusting that is?
Yeah, I know.
Okay? You don't put your towel on a machine. For anyone that does put their towel on a machine, just realize how disgusting that is. You've put a fresh towel on a machine covered in everyone's swamp ass and then wiped your fucking face with it, right? You might as well wait for someone to take a shit and then dip your head in the toilet bowl and splash like, fucking Borat. Right? That is filthy. So number one, no, I'm not going to put my stupid towel on the machine. Right?
Yeah.
But he kept telling us
what was
like...
his argument?
His argument was like, oh, why... See, the thing is, I can't even fully remember it because how stupid it is. Like, I can't even make sense of it.
Yeah, well, there you
right?
go. That makes sense.
He asked us, do you have the towel? Yes, I have a towel. Fuck off, right? Then he came back later and he said, well, why aren't you using the towel? And I'm like... No, that's what he said. He's like, why aren't you using the towel? I'm like, cunt.
I can't use
and I literally looked at him.
I
looked at him. I'm like, cunt, I just got on. Are you going to fucking tell me when I have to use a towel? I'm not even sweating. I don't have to explain myself to you. Get out of here. You glorified security guard.
Not even.
No, he's not even, man. He doesn't have anything on him. He's just a person that sits at the front desk. Like, you literally have no power in this world. You have no power. Right?
Yeah.
And he's just going off. And then he came back. He's being a hard cunt when he's walking away. He came back for a third round. And I was sitting there working out. Mind you, it was the first exercise. I was doing something on my back. He'd been there for 10 minutes and he came back a third time. And I was like, bro, I'm going to punch this guy in the face. And he comes back and he's like, but come on, guys. Like, if you're going to be here and use a towel, I said, dude, fuck off back to your desk. Sit there and play on your phone, twiddle your thumbs. I don't care, but don't talk to me anymore.
Check everyone else signing in.
Get out of here,
Pester them for a bit.
But I know that guy was a scumbag. He was a massive scumbag because I knew he had a big problem with us as soon as we came in. I'm not the one to play a race card, but it's the only thing that made sense to me because from the first day we came in, and we're very nice. I mean, we're very nice people, right? Oh, hey, man, how's it going? He just literally questioned us on that. That's it. Every single one of us in the gym. There was a guy sweating on all the machines. He didn't give a shit, right? Didn't question him, did nothing. And then he used to stare at the missus every time she'd work out. He'd stare like that, like a freak. And I'm like, bro, if this guy... I'm like, the next time I come here and we come early enough where the real owners are there, I'm going to complain about this dude. I'm going to get him fired. Because this is a joke.
Yeah.
Right? And the next day I never saw him again and it was beauty.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
So he shot himself in the foot.
Well, who knows? I think COVID martial, everyone realized it's a stupid idea. And then they got rid of it.
Yeah.
They got rid of it and now the original owners stayed there and... the COVID marshal was such a dumb idea. Oh, let's employ... I don't know, did they get paid?
I'd like to assume so, because if he did it for free, that's...
True power tripper.
That's AIDS.
Yeah, because it was a stupid idea. Let's have somebody just sit there and watch over people.
That's fine, but there should be a line to it. I mean, don't...
No, it is stupid. How can you enforce it?
Don't do my head in and then have the guy next to me sweat like an absolute animal and tell him nothing.
No, but regardless, let's say in the gyms, for example, how the hell are you going to enforce it?
Yeah, that's like a gym, it's hard to enforce because a gym, like, it's such a polar opposite. You know, COVID, you hype up on hygiene and social distancing and all that. But then a gym, everything's squashed together, especially a small gym. Everyone's sweating. There's fans and AC blowing everywhere. Like, that is a disaster for COVID. So you can't...
The gym is a disaster. Just let it happen. I still want to know what the Americans are actually doing wrong. Because we barely have any cases at all.
Because the Americans... don't forget there are other things that happened this year that have, bought out everyone. And that's probably why.
Yeah, I don't think we should get too much into that one. But I just don't know how it's still spreading so heavily over there. But I don't care. I don't know anything about it, and I don't care.
Good luck.
We were supposed to go there this year.
No, and I'm so happy I didn't. I probably would have been stuck there.
Dude.
We would have been stuck there. I probably would have been broke by now.
Actually, we wouldn't have been there, bro. We were planning to go there in August. Or something.
Yeah.
We planned before, I think, because it was a nice time of the year.
Yeah.
And,
that's
mate, thank God
we
saved ourselves.
Dodged the bullet, bro. That was bad.
No, because COVID already kicked in, so we couldn't go anyway.
No.
But, how many people, bro, Australians, everyone, all these YouTubers got stuck in America. And, I can't imagine it's going to be any different to here.
No,
right?
because you've got people that are stuck
It's the
here.
same. We're Western.
Yeah.
We're all Western. It's all the same shit. But like, you know what? Honestly, I saved myself a lot of money. There's definitely do not want to go to America as my first big trip out, man. Japan's the way to go.
Japan, like Switzerland or something. Have you seen Switzerland?
No.
Oh, my friend, after this, I'll show you some pictures of Switzerland.
Really? I can imagine it's very clean.
I feel like when you get there, the air is as crisp as it could possibly ever be. You know, you get like an oxygen tank, like in the hospitals. I feel like that's where they source it from.
Do you know? I always want to know what that what that's like.
Yeah, same.
Because you see these people go, oh.
It's like pure oxygen.
But what's the like? You know,
The thing is, I'm scared because if I jump on that, what if I get hooked?
like a vape.
Worse. It's like a drug. You know, and then you breathe this shit air here. You're like, you know what I mean?
I remember some guy scammed everyone out of their money by taking oxygen from a certain country, bottling it up, and then selling it. People paying $100 for it.
Yeah. Just to show you can sell anything.
No, you really can, man.
You can just sell anything you want.
Yeah, as long as you hype it up.
Some idiot with money will buy it.
But yeah, dude, we're lucky we got saved.
Yeah.
We got saved.
Yeah.
And now we don't know when trips are going to come back.
Nah.
That's it.
But you know what? I'm happy that everything is open here. Because we can still explore this country. There's a lot of places we haven't looked at or even considered exploring. I mean, it's all the same, but...
It is all the same. I vowed I'm not going to travel. The next trip ever, I'm not going to travel interstate again.
Yeah.
And everyone's going to Melbourne next week. Everyone I talk to is like, I'm going to Melbourne next week. I'm like, everyone, bro. Everyone. I had 2 people tell me that they're going to Melbourne next week.
What's so good about Melbourne?
Why is everyone... Bro, it's just taking another trip to Sydney.
Have you heard of Surfers Paradise? That's where it's at.
The beach is up. It's
That's where it's at.
It's summer. Oh, it's summer.
Oh.
You know, that's why. Okay, let me just take something back. I want to go to America for in December one time. I do want to experience a snowy Christmas. Yeah. You know?
Yeah.
Christmas. What a year, man. What a year.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. Well, they'll be singing it happily in the winter, and me and you'll be dying outside.
Yeah. Well, that was a wrap of 2020.
Really, it was COVID, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, we've nearly wrapped it up. I hope we're actually going to wrap it up properly. And
you know,
good luck to all of us next year.
May God help us all.
May God help us. May God help this podcast.
And may God help 2021.
You know, the only thing I'm worried about, last point I'm going to bring up, the only thing I'm worried about is whether I'll actually be alive next year.
Well, we'll take it one day at a time.
Till then.
You'll live your day like it's your last.
I live my life a quarter mile at a time, mate.
Shut up.
Well, till then.
Bye.